It is month 11 of the year 2023.
Whoa.
It is Mahala Monday. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello. There you are. Like and subscribe. Catching. Do what you got to do, baby.
Dougal?
Hello, Rhoda.
How can you start the show like that? Seriously.
I start with
I
great
was all
news.
excited, and when you said that 11, I was like, it hit me like extremely
The
hard.
first show of the month of November.
Wow.
First show.
Thank you for eating the sail out of my little boat.
Here we go. Today we're going to talk all things nautical because Rhoda's naughty.
Welcome, everyone. I hope you got your cup of coffee or your tea ready because Dougal is in a very funny mood today.
Yes. So first things first. Yes, it is November. Also Movember.
Movember.
Couple of days to go, then it's Christmas. People are already Christmas tripping up everywhere.
Did you notice that?
I noticed it. I was the guys. I was at the shops the weekend. I was singing Jingle Bells because it was playing. It was brilliant. So yeah, that is it. Maybe that does. But do you find that does it upset you? Christmas. I love Christmas.
I love Christmas, but you know what happened about a week ago? My poor husband played. What is the song of his lady? Mariah Carey.
All I Want for Christmas.
All I Want. And I was like screaming from the other side. I was no! Because I wasn't ready for that. Just like the show started, I wasn't ready for the 11th. So yeah.
Month 11. It's happening.
Unbelievable.
It's happening. But you know exactly where we are and where you are. So if you've got questions or comments, and maybe you have a strong opinion, because people are talking about it. People are talking about the fact that wherever you go, the festive, because the shops give you an indication.
They give
the big
you indication.
retailers give you an
Yeah.
indication. You know, specials are out. The things that people are talking about it. Do you think it's a little early? Are you like you haven't wrapped your mind? Because it does catch you off guard, Rhoda.
It does. Yeah, I walked into Checkers the other day, and I walked straight into the crackers, the caps and the jingle bells, and I was like, no, I am really seriously not ready for this. So yeah, no, it's a shocker.
And I tell you why. I'm not saying I'm ready or not ready. But what I am saying is because, children are now, all the learners are busy with exams. So you kind of know that's another week or two to go and then it's done. And then that's what you're looking at.
Exactly.
So from my natural milieu and setup, I kind of get that. But be as it may, so maybe you got a comment about it or a question, then definitely let us know. But please do us the favor, and I'm sure at the end of this broadcast, if we've earned your subscription, and of course you've watched it, then please like, share, do all of that, hit the bell, ding along, get the Christmas thing going, baby.
Are you going to be growing your mustache, Dougal, for
No,
November?
I grow eyebrows.
Okay, so you're not going to...
But I can't do this with a mustache. No.
I was looking forward to that.
No, you know what? I did at one stage, but it's certain work that I do, you can't.
That makes sense.
But
that
I do
makes
encourage
sense.
people. So my way of not going, because it's like, because my support is there all the time.
Yeah.
But you kind of, sometimes I paint my head. Because they either shave it or they color it or whatever. So I do that.
Okay.
I do the color.
That's good enough.
I went blonde the last time.
Are we ready to start, Dougal?
Yes.
Seeing that the year almost an end, I was going to say starting at the end.
First, can I just say, although the Christmas spirit is warding up, the Springboks winning the World Cup hasn't worn down yet.
It hasn't worn down.
Can I just say? So we had the victory parade.
Oh yeah.
The players came back. The squad came back.
Oh wow.
And we got to talk about this. We've got to talk about this, Rhoda. So Friday week, obviously the day before that they started, they were in Gauteng, they did Johannesburg, they were in Pretoria, they were in the Cape on Friday, then the weekend, Friday, I think, was it Durban, yes?
Yeah,
and
Durban.
And Saturday was East London.
East London,
yeah?
that's right.
That's how they did it. So I can only speak about the bits that I saw Friday afternoon in Cape Town. So
you were close to Cape Town?
Yes, I was.
Wow.
I had to go, so I left a little earlier. And along the road, there were people on bridges everywhere. There were seagulls everywhere. I mean, the animal kingdom wanted to see the world champs. They were all, everything was there. There were people everywhere. But I must say, to all the cities and all the footage and all the beautiful reporting that we got from our mass media, we got to applaud the people that went out and gave their gratitude to that amazing squad, the world champion squad, and just supported it. And the feeling of, You know, 2019 was cool, man.
Yes, but this one...
But this was a lot better.
Much
I mean,
better.
I can't remember,
I can vouch for that.
Because I worked it out. It's 208 weeks that we are still world champions.
200,
until the next World Cup. That's 4 years. 200. We've got 207 to go. That is how much we got to go. So yeah. So yeah, I worked it out. Now, yeah, whether it starts exactly back, but that's another 4 years.
It's another 4 years.
Yeah. So it was absolutely brilliant. But well done if you supported the book. I think that means a lot. But also just galvanizing us as a people, as a community, just bringing it and just paying homage, because a lot has happened, and we needed that thing to be. We needed to be happy and just to be proud and to realize one thing, how great we can be. This is the essence of all of it. It's just to realize how great we can be when we make an effort. How great we can be. We can be on top of the world, whether it's world champions or whatever we face in our daily challenges. As we all know, we all got challenges. We all got our arms behind us. So this was really a fantastic moment. Yeah, now we kind of we need something else. Maybe the cricket will provide it.
That's what I heard of.
Yeah. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But,
we'll get there.
But the point is, I think people should really be applauded. The families that made it out, supported the team. Players absolutely loved it, which was brilliant. Which was absolutely brilliant. Well done, South Africa. Well done. Really well done. Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you want to talk about today?
So, yeah, there's a few things we're going to jump into, because I know we need to get to the sports, because that's one of your favorite topics. I know you love it. So one of the things that we had spoken about, which some time back, Dougal, was the Optimus race, which was basically, that little boat, that small, it's a tiny little boat. It's like two people, one person. You can see, look at there, you can see there's a gentleman sitting.
I like how you used to call it boat.
That is Amir. You can't call it a boat, but... Yeah, so this was a great Optimus. It's called the Optimus race, Dougal. And we spoke about it, and the winner of that race was Amir Yahya. Is it Yak? How do you pronounce it? Yahya. And he won it, and he's from Grassy Park, Dougal.
Oh,
so
well
he won it, yes. So well done to you. And then he raised 25,000 basically, and it was of charity of their choice that they wanted.
Yeah.
And he won,
well
and
done,
that
mate.
went to the charity of his choice. So well done to you.
Yeah, and also now the thing that you taught me now was that it's not like the Optimus race in terms of optimistic people, like...
Exactly, yeah.
The boaty thing is called the Optimist.
Yes, we had to go Google
the thing
that
is the size of a
Go
comb.
Google it. That tiny little boat that's... Yeah, you can't take that to the big seas. I'm sorry. I think you're just going to basically just topple over.
It's like a mini canoe with a sail.
It is.
Yeah, but well done, Amir.
Well done, Amir. Well done.
So you raise some money.
That's right. And then talking about raising funds and raising money, Dougal. So, last week we spoke about the CTMSC, which is the Cape Town Multi-Service Centre, which I'm getting right today. Woo-woo! So they, again, having the stationery. We just want to emphasize, guys, they're in need of stationery. We know it's early, and we're talking about the 11th month. We're going to be basically going into Christmas, and then we're going to start. Sorry, guys, I know you're writing exams now, you're going on holiday, but then you're going to start school again. So, we have to start early. Put this in your budget, guys. The bonuses is coming up and all of that, Dougal. And even if you're a company or a business and you guys as a team want to do something, and I know my son also 1 year with his company, they actually, as a team, actually did also like the Santa shoebox. So, you know what? Yes, stationery. They need stationery, go for it. And just a quick one on the CTMSC, who they actually are. So they believe in basic uplifting disadvantaged kids and families. So, street kids and children actually just have issues, or the court has taken them away because their circumstances is not good. They've been put in a home, basically. And what the center does, they try and rehabilitate the kid. They try and rehabilitate the family as well to the best of their ability and try and put them back into society and the family back into society. So they don't just work on the kid, they work on the family as well. So this is their main aim. So these are street kids or kids that are just having it very difficult, and the court has stepped in and assisted. So they're in need of this guy. There's a stationery list, and I mean, stationery is very expensive. So do it, make an effort and
Yeah,
Try and get that.
you know what, and also, I mean, get together with people.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, families.
yeah, just like, listen, we all got a pen extra, or a Prit,
There we
or a
go.
rubber, you know, the erasers,
Eraser,
the real
Dougal.
word, eraser.
Eraser, Dougal.
Yeah, that was a band in the 90s, baby. Erasure. But be as it may, you know, get together,
Yes.
get together, and everybody put in the box and get something going. That's important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then one of the other stuff obviously is Christmas. So you know everybody always talking about the Santa shoebox. They also running a Santa shoebox, Google. You need to contact them to get the information on the to basically kind of adopt a kid, and then from there they'll tell you the age, the sizes, you know, so that you don't buy unnecessary stuff, because there is a list of things there.
Excellent.
As
As I was going to ask you, that's why you contact them.
That's why you contact them. So you don't just go and buy something that necessarily not going to fit.
And
the kid.
nobody there in the place fits.
Exactly, it doesn't fit that kid. So they do have a list of them, and you know what? You can just basically look at, obviously adopting one of them and saying, okay, I'm going to buy a shoebox, and this is the content that they will tell you what you must put in.
Listen, I remember this. And I remember, well, what I do remember is us actually going to this. A while ago, we went there. And I remember the lady actually having a conversation with us, like especially, and I remember I said it to you last week, where things were sort of painted in generic colors. Do you know what I mean? So you don't have something is more desirable and it causes conflict. So, which is a big theme, and it's a very different mindset when you speak to the people, the social workers, and the people involved in this facility, and how they operate, and just the general language that they use. It is really an eye-opener, and it's just amazing. It shows you the power of words. And I remember actually saying to me that day that when it comes to Christmas morning and they open presents, it is something that that it is a real, they make it super special.
Super special.
They make it super special, but also you can imagine when something is there for you, I don't get the equivalent what it is.
Exactly.
So it is really vitally important for you to get in touch with it. And may I make a suggestion, because I remember this from the last time, like sporting equipment, a rugby ball, a soccer ball. These kind of things are brilliant.
Yeah.
These
and
kind of things
like
are
I said, contact them. They'll be able to give you the list. And then obviously, like you said, they're trying to keep it simple and not have things that's obviously not applicable, or you get a better present than me, and you know, things like that. So definitely Dougal. And then I actually spoke to the lady of the home as well now the other day. They've actually got a problem at the moment, Dougal. So if there's anybody out there at the moment that's got extra beds that you're not using, you've put it in a storage room, or you know, you've kind of packed it away, or even if you just want to go and buy a bed, or even donate some money to buy a bed, they're actually in a crisis right now, Dougal. They don't have enough place for these kids to sleep. They got space, but they don't have enough beds. So we've got a problem at the moment where there's kids that's being sent from court to these homes, and the homes in desperate need of beds. So besides beds, obviously you need bedding for this. You need sheets, you need pillow. So, you know, that's the other thing that they need as well. So guys, this is an opportunity. If you're looking for a place that you want to assist, there we go.
Yeah. Definitely do that, and it's also one of those where you could get together, and corporates as well. Come on, like a bed, this is a great thing. Hubert says, giving is the key to happiness. How about all those that predicted scores during the Rugby World Cup? Donate 50 Rand towards this drive.
Well done,
like the way Hubert thinks.
You know what? You remember Hubert said, that when there's a wall, build a door. Well done, Hubert. That's you building that door.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And do you know what? Yes, I think that is a suggestion we've got to take exceptionally serious, and thank you for saying that. And this is what this platform is, so we get that conversation in. But also for something like beds.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And like bedding, and also there's corporates out there. Maybe you want to get involved with all of this. And I'm sure you make arrangements. You could go buy the bed yourself and go to the furniture store. They deliver. The bed will go there. If you don't want to give money, I know how people are sensitive around these things.
Exactly.
But that is something.
Then just go buy the bed.
And also the thing that you said, Hubert, if all of us pledge just whatever amount it is,
Yeah.
You know, if we can all pledge, it's something towards something.
Exactly.
And then we can feel proud about it and say, but that's what we actually did.
That's what we did.
You know,
Exactly.
not all of us have got the thousands of rands
No,
to do
we
it,
don't.
but I like your idea, and I think that is something we should
And
do.
50 rand, I mean, that's doable.
So if you entered the score competition, especially if you got the
Challenges out
score,
there.
especially if you got the score wrong, like Rhoda did,
Yes.
and myself.
We that all were the
There's
losers.
lots of us.
There was a lot of us.
There's a lot of 50 rands.
That's a lot.
Even 20 or 50, 100 if you can. You know.
So there we go,
Let's
guys.
do that.
Do
Let's
that.
do that.
Please do that. So,
How do you get in touch with them?
okay. So you basically get in contact with them. The details is there on the as well. You see the contact numbers 021 448 3430. Dougal, am I correct?
Yeah.
And then you can email admin@ctmsc.org.za as well. And then you can go onto the website as well. If you go to the CTMSC website, you'll be able to see their website there and their contact details as well.
And
So
that is
please
Cape
do
Town Multi-Service Centre.
Cape Town Multi-Service Centre.
And I must say, man, they do phenomenal work. They do phenomenal because they place productive contributors to society back that come from
That's
very
important.
difficult circumstances.
That's important,
Exceptionally difficult circumstances.
And the fact that
So-
we've been there and we can vouch for, for this home. We've been there, we've seen it, we know what it's all about, we know their struggles. So we've actually experienced it ourselves. So yeah, it is for real.
The one thing, and this is one of them subjective things, which is everything I say. But I've often wondered, and I'm privileged in that regard that I came from, let's call it a regular home, for the lack of a better description in Serbia. I came from a home where I received guidance and love and support and all of these things, as most people are fortunate enough to do it. That's why I say very privileged. I've often wondered what goes on in a place like that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the day we were there,
Sure.
and the children there, like you said earlier, some of them are abandoned. Some of them come from horrible circumstances, really horrible. I'm talking like as worst as you can imagine.
So
The
terrible.
court have either placed them there or, and that's why they're there. And then when you walk into this place and you can see, you remember those two boys we were talking
Yes,
to?
man, shame.
You can see the joy on the face, the things they say, and the basics that they do. But more importantly, when they talk to you and they tell you, uncle, sir, and I'm like, please don't call me sir. No, we are taught respect. That was the one thing.
That was the one
and when you
thing,
walk into the one room, they've got this gentleman there, social worker, talking to guys about, just the boys, about pride.
Here we
A
go.
simple thing. And, like we find this maybe a simple, but there's constant growth there. And all the boys, the amount of success stories that came out of there. There was one who was an international model and things like that. So this place does do amazing work.
Amazing.
Definitely, like Rhoda said, go check them out.
Go check them out.
Yeah.
So, time to move on. So, Dougal, one of the things that happened as well, which was something that popped up on
Won a
social
World
media.
Cup, the rugby.
Besides the World Cup. So there was what was called the sheer brilliance. So let me give you a little bit details of it. That's our two winners there. So one of them is basically Zwelime and Bonile. So they won the sheer, when you take a sheep and you basically shear his hair.
Skaapskeer.
That's a skaapskeer. So you're shaving their hair, basically. And they won. This is our guys from South Africa that competed in the World Champs, Dougal. And they made it. So they represented South Africa and they made it first and second.
Oh, like a
Well
photo
done.
finish.
A photo finish.
Who did they beat?
So, New Zealand, Dougal. They beat
what a
New
pity.
Zealand.
Hi, photo.
It was. So they were our Golden Shear. It's called the Golden Shears World Sheep Shearing Championship. This is what it's called. I say that quite well, but the sheep shearing. So, yeah. So it was basically Olympics. And they won. So well done to you guys. I feel proud and very much excited for the two of you. Well done. So there was a few of them at winter. There was about 5 of them that actually competed, and the 2 of them made it into the tops. And they competed as a team as well. So the team apparently could do, basically in the time that they were given, 5 sheep at one time. So
this is like how quickly you can share.
how quick you can do this.
And then the whole, all the wool is off and all of that.
Exactly, all the wool, you know, when you see the little sheep.
Do you know what the
running on
time is
field.
for this? I mean, a basic haircut is like a 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Depends, right? Like, I mean, I look at the 2 of them and there's not much hair there. So I'm just thinking now, a whole sheep.
A sheep, my friend, a sheep.
Whole sheep.
Exactly. So well done to them. And you know what? They went all the way to go actually do this in Scotland, and they basically made their way. I think they come on their way back, but well done to you guys as well. So you could be also on the top achievers of world champs as a Bokke.
Yeah.
So,
and when you go there to the airport, welcome them. Maybe take a sheep with. You know the boys are gonna. Yeah. I'm just saying, there's a lot of sheep going around now in Scotland going, it is cold.
It is cold. And then hockey, Dougal. So South African men and women, our South African men and women hockey team has qualified for the 2024 Olympic Games. Woo-hoo!
Well done.
Well done, guys.
9-0.
It wasn't, was
Against
it?
Nigeria, yeah.
Was it 9-0?
Everybody
that
scored
there. That was our ladies, that's right. South Africa, you saw that score.
Yeah, everybody
So well
scored.
done to our ladies. They were the first, basically, that made it, 9-0. Then our men came afterwards, our South African men, and they won 2-1 against Egypt. So well done to you. You made it to the Olympics. There we go, 2-1 against Egypt. And you made us very proud. So they're on their way to Paris 2024. Woo-woo.
Well done, well done.
Well done.
And that's a good hunting ground for us, Paris, isn't it?
You definitely do go.
It's a very good hunting
It's
ground.
a very good hunting ground.
Also, if we said a couple of politicians might go up, we might get more medals.
Maybe we must simplify number 5. Maybe they'll make us champs. And then this weekend, Dougal, starting, and we have mentioned this, and you guys, if you look at previous episodes, you spoke about the Fast 5. So the Fast 5 is basically netball, but like I said it even on the previous show, like steroids.
And it's just 5 people in it.
It's netball on steroids.
It's five people in a thing.
It's basically 5 people, and it's like fast. It's a very fast game. It's a very fast track. It's not your, like, if you think netball was fast, we'll watch the world netball was fast. This one is even faster. So that is starting this weekend, guys, Saturday and Sunday, the 11th and the 12th of November. You'll see our teams are also there, and then some other teams as well. Go and have a look. I'm for sure going to be looking out for this and actually spend some time watching this and actually see what it's all about, because it looks extremely, extremely exciting. So yeah, don't forget.
And those teams are very good. New Zealand's brilliant, Australia brilliant, Jamaica fantastic.
There we go.
All the African countries that's in are really, really good. And that's fantastic. It's the netball, I promise you, after, especially once they had the big championships a couple of months ago here in the Cape, it's just...
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was just phenomenal.
Because you remember, I still said to you, just shortly after that, we were at a sports day where we were broadcasting from. And I thought these were just basketball players, because there was like 50,000 men and it was all netball. And I was like, wow.
Exactly.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening, Hubert.
Is it too late to be good?
I think Santa at the end of the day will look at you, and I don't think it's too late.
Is that why you're asking? Because of Christmas present?
You want
Is
a
it too
Christmas
late to be
present?
good?
Yeah, you better be, what's the
Yeah.
thing? Better
No,
be
look,
good.
if you're asking, then it's already tickets. If Hubert is asking, is it too late, then is it class tickets.
Do you reckon?
No, they're the local tickets. Because you had to realize you were bad.
Sorry, Hubert.
No,
I thought it was luck for you.
I don't think so. I think Hubert is still good, because Hubert also gave the good idea of let's all put money in a
You
job.
see, it's not too late. There we go.
And it's not too late.
It's not too late.
It's never too late.
It's never too late.
The real answer, it's never too late. But maybe for Hubert.
Ganjoy. Okay, Dougal, something that you're very passionate about. And you know what? Dougal was sitting here earlier and he was going through the stats about the cricket.
Yes.
So, you know what? It's your stage, Dougal.
Yes,
Go for it.
Let's talk real sport now, cricket. It's like hockey, bats and balls, sticks and balls are there. South Africa beat New Zealand by 190 runs and the world went crazy because it was Bok euphoria and everything. And on went the mighty Proteas. And it was fantastic. And we were singing songs about Omar Henry and Kepler Wessels from yesteryear. And then yesterday we played against India, one of the best teams, and we lost. Proper.
Oh, no.
My goodness.
Dougal, make me understand, 243 runs.
Certain teams hope to score 243 runs, not to lose by 2.
Did they lose by 240?
Yeah, I stopped Look, I had to get to the car. I had to go somewhere.
Oh, my
and
word.
then it was 60
That's
something
bad.
for like, it was bad, eh?
Oh.
I've watched, okay, I must say this, and I don't say this to mock, but it's I've watched one of the best things and one of the most exciting things to get participation in cricket is people with visually impaired people that play cricket. And I promise you cheer and everybody is running and it's brilliant and the bell and all of this. Yo. No, yesterday. Look, yesterday you had no answers. I've maintained since the start of the World Cup, and I'll go back to my point now about visually impaired cricket. I maintained since the start of this is India's to lose. So the Proteas gave us hope because none of us expected anything. We lost against Holland.
I was going to say
our cricket nemesis, Holland. A population of 7 people, bliksemdas. Okay, well done, Holland. They are so known for their cricket over there. They don't even have a cricket field. So they bliksemdas. And we always had that chokers label and all of that through the tournaments. And everybody thought, yeah, maybe. The Proteas did well because they've won several games on the trot. They've given themselves a chance to get to the knockouts, which looks highly likely. But there's a very, very small chance, given our results have gone, that we could miss out mathematically when it comes to net run rate.
Sure.
But I'm talking about now you've got to lose against Afghanistan. And Afghanistan is no minnow at all, but we'll get to that. But so basically 243 runs, that's a proper loss. That's like you fighting Mike Tyson.
Yo.
That's me running against Usain Bolt.
Bolt.
Do you realize if I run against Usain Bolt on 100 meters, I had to start yesterday. Otherwise, I lose.
Okay, no, this is
It's
fair.
like, no, well done to India. No, well done.
Well
we had
done,
no answer.
India.
India clapped us. They started out of the blocks. They clapped us. Then the ball hit Samji or somebody on the head, and I thought, oh goodness, and we just lost. We got outplayed everywhere. And India, for a formidable team, I keep maintaining on the day.
Well done.
On the day, anything can happen, especially with knockout, but we pretty much there. The fact that I'm saying that there's a slim chance, so we've got one fixture remaining. At the moment, we're second on the log, and how the log stands. Now, India, of course, have already cemented their spot in the semi-finals. So there's 10 teams within this World Cup that have qualified. Now, the top 4 will play semi-finals. So basically, 1 plays 4, 2 plays 3. Currently, we're second there with, you can see the points that we have there is 12, okay? Then underneath us, you've got Australia, New Zealand, Pakistan. But in terms of games, Australia's got 2 games to go. New Zealand and Pakistan can still just got 1 game to play, which means they only go till 10. The problem is Afghanistan. If you look at that log now, is lying 6.
Yeah.
Afghanistan has got 2 the games to go. One of them is against us. Now let's assume, and they have been the giant killers. They've been everybody, right? Assume we lose the game against them.
Yeah.
And they beat the next game.
Oh, wow.
Which is what everybody is hoping for, because that's Australia playing. They win the next game. That takes them to 12. Then the run rate kind of comes in. Considering the other 2 teams there, 3rd, 4th, 5th, they all still have a game to play. Okay, but the other 2 now already on 8 points, they can only get to 10. So there is that little bit there. But we should be fine. We should be fine.
You reckon?
Yeah, now we go. So if you look at that, we got 1 game to go. Takes us up to 14 points there. We beat Afghanistan. And even if we lose, we should make it. We should make it. Okay. So
that's
yeah.
good to know.
And
That is good to know.
Semi-final secured because that's of the results as
Okay.
they've come in. So there it is.
Oh, wow.
So we're there. The only thing is now,
Oh, wow.
We don't want to be fourth, because if you play fourth, you play India. You want to avoid India at all
India.
costs.
Yeah.
Because you lost by 243 runs,
Exactly,
and your
don't
next
wanna-
game don't want to be against them because you're a little low on your gemoed. Everybody's been talking about bowling second, bowling first. It doesn't matter. Just score the damn runs.
Yeah.
Just do what we got to do. But this is it. But today's game, I must tell you this. Today's game saw the most interesting thing because Angelo Matthews, Sri Lankan, Angelo Matthews was the first player on the international stage to be dismissed for time wasting.
Are you kidding me? Time
He never
wasting.
faced the ball. So I didn't watch it live, but I heard it afterwards.
Oh.
So basically, he came on the field and something wasn't lekker with a helmet and all of this. And took long and blah, blah, blah. And when he got there, the captain of the Bangladeshi team appealed. He took long enough. Umpy stuck him. And that's it.
Oh, wow.
Only 6 people in first-class cricket have ever been dismissed this way. He's the first international cricketer and
that's
on an
sad.
international to be dismissed that way.
That's sad.
So, yeah, so he was out. And he's a
Yeah.
good bat. So, yeah, the game is still currently underway. I'm not sure where the scores are now. But that first thing. But there's
is
10
sad.
ways. There's 10 ways for you to go out in cricket.
And is that one of them?
And that's one of them. Most
Okay.
people will give you 3 or 4. But there's 10 ways. Can you name 5? Yeah.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
Wicket, LBW, run, catch.
Daar gaat jy.
En daar gaan ik, ja.
There
And
we
then
go.
obviously, what's that one you just said now? Time.
Aha.
Yeah, that's a new one I learned.
Yeah. No, nobody gets. I mean, it's like a gentleman's game. People will normally bet. I'm not sure what the rule is, whether it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you must face a ball,
was
and
gonna
if
ask
something
how long.
happens or whatever,
Yeah.
or at least get to the crease. That's the whole thing. But then, of course, you could be stumped. You could
is
the
your-
time waste. Could do a double hit. Where you hit the ball, you're allowed to hit the ball again to protect your wickets. But let's say you hit it and you take a run.
Yeah.
Ball handling with your hand, obstructing the field. So if somebody throws in, you like deliberately do this, and you could be given out, which is like the same thing. Not running in the path and the ball hits you. So these are some of the ways you can be given out.
was-
So I think we're gonna play in the final of the Cricket World Cup.
Ew. Well done. To our boys.
Yes.
But you look very
And
sad too.
no, because 243, man. This is an embarrassing loss, man. You got to
is
take it on the chin.
embarrassing.
No, you got to take it on the chin. We
Oh.
got, listen,
Hubert.
and hit wicket. Yeah, hit wicket.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Stumped. Did we say that? Hit wicket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and you can retire as well.
Oh, yes, that's the one that you mentioned
Yeah.
also, retire. And I asked,
And you
what
can
does
retire,
retire do
yeah.
though? I
So-
thought it's retire like you when you're old and you retire. But
Like but the rule is, if I remember correctly, if you retire for no reason other than an injury, right? Like let's say stiff leg or whatever, like let's say your hammy is not lekker, and you just go off, and there's no reason injury. Now let's say we're a bit in the moeilikheid, you can come back
okay, you
later
come
on.
back.
But if you just leave
Oh.
for no reason, like injury, you just retire, like you now moeg and gutfall and all of that, then no, you're out.
Okay.
Yeah, if you retire. So
You mustn't
retire.
mention that word, retire.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because retire is you stand in the Sasa line. That's what you do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it.
Is that it?
And that's it to go. Well done,
Yeah.
well done. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
I'm very informed right now because I've learned quite a bit of cricket. So
I'm
know
glad
what?
to
looking
provide you
forward
with
to that
knowledge.
one. Thank you so much. That's what it's all about. You learn every day.
I'm just upset that little boat is called the optimism thing. What's it called? The what?
Optimus.
Optimus.
Yeah. It's an optimus.
It's like the little. Why do we have the story about the little train that could? Surely we should have the little boat that could.
That could exactly.
If it's called an
Oh,
optimist.
my word. So that's a wrap.
Is that it?
That's it. Oh, what does you would say? Or you
Oh,
can
yeah.
be the England team.
Oh yeah, shame. They're going nowhere. They invented the game of cricket, eh?
Are they not in?
Hi, Foito.
I shame, man. Yo.
This is like having a wedding and then your mum don't pitch.
Are you telling me they didn't make it?
No, they're going nowhere, and they're world champs. This is like having a wedding and your mother, your father, and your bride-to-be don't pitch. Hi, Foito.
I shame,
They
man.
invented the game.
And they didn't make it.
No, they're nowhere.
Yo. That's sad.
The one guy went out to bat. He didn't even have a bat. They just got outplayed. They just got outplayed.
Okay.
The quality of the teams are very good. They just got outplayed. Listen, I promise you right now, the Afghanistan team we're playing in the next day or so.
Must watch.
No slouch.
Mustn't lay
Absolutely
back.
no slouch.
Guys, please don't.
They are the giant killers. People look at Afghanistan and they go, no, not so much. Not so much.
So
get
come
ready.
now.
That's a proper game, man.
Prepare
That's a proper
yourself.
game.
Yeah.
So they're very good. And yeah, but hartseer for England.
Shame, man.
Shame for it, toch?
Have a cup of tea.
How you invent the game and then you...
I think you need to
Do you know
have
what
a
I
cup
mean?
of tea and just go and relax.
Shame. Anyway, enough
everybody?
about them and their
Yeah.
problems. Is that it?
That's it, Dougal.
All right, so you got to like, you got to share, and please do us the favor, go visit the Cape Town Multi-Service Centre's
Yes,
website
please.
and definitely make a positive contribution as we now gearing up for the festive season, because that is
yeah.
all coming your way. And then we're going to be back next week.
We're going to be back next week, Dougal.
Next week, I want to sit there.
Do you want to swap around a
I don't
bit?
know, I
You want to
just
do
feel-
it differently?
I just feel that chair is more comfortable than this.
Oh, we can see it. Gives you a little bit of, does give you a little bit of height there, Dougal.
It's your hair. We all know I slouch just so it don't look odd, and it's because you've got the cave. But luckily,
Even my kefie.
yeah, but luckily I know two oaks who can do sheep. So,
No, leave my hair alone.
we'll see you next time. Please like and share. Thank you very much for watching Mahala Monday, and we look forward to be back with you very, very soon.
Definitely. Have a fabulous week, everybody, and be safe out there.
Cheers!
Bye.